Hey guys, Sirius Kogan 316.7 here, and I'm back. I know it's been a long time, but I just started up the semester of school, so I figured a lot of people in my classes keep asking me whenever I'm playing with my cubes or my puzzles, how would I solve this? So I've decided that every week on between Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to do a video on how to solve puzzles. The puzzles of the mind. So, here it goes. So, for my first video, I figured I would start with the cube that is my first, cube I solved. And it is the 3 right here. This isn't actually my first cube. My first cube is actually this, but I destroyed this puzzle. I'm probably going to re-sticker it one day, but I destroyed it, and it's really hard to tell the differences between a couple of the color schemes, like this piece and this piece. It's just so much easier to identify with this one. This is a Rubiks puzzle. I'm not a fan of Rubiks, but I will be using it for this video because it's just easier to use. So here we go. The first step to solving your Rubik's Cube is to pick a side. Now, before we actually start the video and start solving, I'm actually going to tell you about notation, which is important because in this video I'm not going to be telling you how to solve it with all kinds of strange use this logic and put this piece here. I'm just going to be showing you with algorithms because that's what I use. I use algorithms, I memorize algorithms, that's what I do for fun. If you want another type of way, I'm sure there are plenty of other videos out there, but this is the place, so you should just leave right now if that's what you're looking for. So for this side of the cube, we're going to be holding it this way, like this way. This side is going to be the front side, so we're going to put front, it's going to be an F, we'll be turning it, this will just be clockwise, which will be going like this. F prime basically means counterclockwise, which would be like that. And primes are always counterclockwise. U will be the top, and U prime, of course. R will be the side. R normal will be going forward, because that is clockwise. R prime will be coming towards you, because that is counterclockwise. L prime will be going away from you. It seems weird at first, and if you wonder why my cube is leaking, I actually washed this cube a couple of weeks ago, along with the rest of my collection, and I don't think they've dried completely. And L will be coming towards you, because L is clockwise. I'm not going to be using any D's for this one. I think that Red KB has tutorial involving D's, and he explains that very well. But as far as I know, I think it's him. You can check it out. So, turn the page. Gotta have a new page, have it clean. The first thing to do is to choose a side, because we're going to do a cross. The cross is the goal, and step number 1, solve the cross. So, maybe I should write this down. Step 1, solve cross. There we go, it's all pretty, yay! We're gonna solve the cross. The first thing you want to do is really pick a color. A lot of people like to start from white and then they work their way up to yellow. but I like to start from whatever color is nearly finished, but I'm going to start today from the color that's least finished, which happens to be red, which is very lucky because red happens to be my favorite color. I'm in Gryffindor! Woohoo! Go Gryffindor! Okay. So first thing you want to do is look for the other red pieces. Here's one with a yellow piece. So a lot of people do, something a lot of people do, they solve it like this, and they say, okay, that's one red piece that's solved, right? This is actually not a red piece that's solved, and I'll tell you why. I'll show you why. Oh, snap. Yellow and white don't match up. So when you're solving this, you actually want to pull a piece up so it matches the center, and then bring the center over so that the center on the other piece that you brought the piece up from matches it too. So if I were going to put this red piece here on the top, I would first try to bring it over, bring it down so that it would be on the bottom, and then I'd bring it up to a center like that so red matches up, and then I'd pull it up so it matches. The part with the crosses, it doesn't involve a lot of algorithms. This is really mostly just intuition. There might be some algorithms out there. I don't use algorithms for this part. This is really just intuition. You get better at it with time. So, and again, match up the white to the white, and then we're going to just bring it up. And now for the last piece. This one might be tricky because the red's here, and you want the red to be here. So I would pull this up, and so that the blue's here, and it can slide over. I slide it away, and then I bring this red down. So let's do that again really quickly. Alright? Really quickly. Slide this up so that the blue's over here, slide it out, bring the red back down, and then I would just slide it back into place. So now we have a cross. Moving on to step 2. Step 2, placing the corners. This is a very important part of the video, because placing the corners is the second step. And if you don't place your corners right, you're going to end up really weird, and it's not going to be partially solved. And a lot of people are just impressed by just having one side of the puzzle solved. So, what you're going to want to do is look around the cube for the rest of the corners. I usually take this part of the time, and I actually put the cube upside down so I don't see the cross anymore. Because I don't really need to see this cross anymore. Because the corners, I'll know that red is on the bottom, and the other two colors of the corner are on the sides, which I can match up with the centers. So with this puzzle, with this piece for example, blue and white are over here, so I know that this goes over here with blue and white, and red's supposed to be on the bottom. But we're going to start with a simpler piece, because you actually want this red piece, this red part of the piece, on one of the sides. And I'll show you why. You have a red piece on this side. What you're going to do is line it up, and then you're going to do U prime, work down, U prime, and if you're lining it up, but if the red piece is on the right, you're going to do U prime, L prime, U, L. I recommend that people that are watching this for the first time really pause this video right now and just copy that down. But it's really a simple concept, and if you're doing it for another side, like, let's say, okay, here's what we're gonna do. If you were doing it for this piece, and they were on the right, you would bring it over so that it'd be right in front of you, right? And it's right above where you want it. You'd bring it so that this is facing you. You would do U, R, U prime, R prime. And it's right there, where you need it to be. So let me have to just cap my pen so it doesn't run out of ink. And then we'll proceed with the rest of the puzzle. I do want to show you how to do the other one, though. So let me just put this in place. Of course. Alright, line it up. U prime, L prime, U, L. And with this piece, I'm actually going to mess this up so that you can see what it looks like and what to do if you have a piece that's on the top. I really should have done this in the beginning, but I'm going to do it now. So let's say you've done almost all the corners, see? It looks so pretty, except for this really ugly blemishing scar. And you look up and it's right there, it's right where it's supposed to be, but you bring it over, you bring it down, it's not how you want it. You try it again, it's again not how you want it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna do, if it's on the left side or the right side, it doesn't matter. Well, it kind of does. If it's on the right side, I would first switch it so that's on the left side. And I would do L prime, U2, which basically just means turning it twice, and then L. So that's what I would do. I'm going to put that up again so that I can show you. Alright, it's on the top. Everything's perfect except for this blemish. I'm going to do L prime, U2, L. And now it's on the side, and you could again line it up, right? And do U, R, U prime, R prime. And now you have one side completed. Now step 3, placing my handwriting's terrible. The edges. This step is only really going to require one algorithm. And it's really only required just one, because let's say you even had a piece like this, which is where it isn't supposed to be. You're going to find a different one and put it in there. And if it's flipped, you take it out and then you put it in properly. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now. Let's say you want a piece to fit, you want to place this edge piece. You see this edge piece, and you know that it fits in there because it's not orange. Anything that has an orange on it right now, because it's opposite of red, and it's belonging on the center point, it's belonging up here with the center pieces on the top, it's not going to be over here. We're really just placing these edges, these 4 pieces. But back to the video. This blue and yellow piece, you want it to go right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to look for this, for whatever's on the face here, on the front face, and you're going to slide it to the center it's at. Alright? If it's going to the right, if it's going to the left, you're going to do U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, F prime. That's the algorithm, and you know what, I'm going to write it down here a little bit neater. U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, F. Neat. And I would really stop the video and watch that. I'm a little bit rusty with this because I don't really use this. I use a different method where I solve the corner and the edge at the same time. But for this video, I'm teaching you this method because this method is pretty stellar. Yeah. We're gonna move on to a new one. And actually, you know what? Let me change the page and just write that. Actually, let me write it over here. You can see this. U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, F prime. There we go. So, we're going to solve the rest of the corners. So, we know this doesn't have an orange, so this belongs over here. So, we're going to line it up. Different way. If it's going to the right instead of the left, you're going to do U prime. No, you're going to do U. R. U prime. R prime. U prime. F prime. U. Right? Yeah, U. And then F. I would really copy that one too. Because they're both basically doing the same movements, but those are the algorithms. After a little while, you won't even think about it. You'll just be doing it so fast. But let's move on. It goes to the left, so we'll be doing... Actually, no, let me write that down up here again so you can see it while I'm actually solving it. U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. Again, this goes to the left, so we're going to do U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F prime, U, F prime. And again, this piece over here is green and white. We want it to go over here, so we'll line it up. It has to go to the right, so we're going to use this algorithm. U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. And now I believe we have all the edge pieces. Yay! We finished step 3. We've got all the edge pieces, and now we just have to do the top. Hey guys, so for the next piece of this puzzle, literally, you're going to want to solve the top cross. Now, before you can actually solve the complete top cross, you're going to get one of 3 situations. In these situations, you're going to use the exact same algorithm. F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. Write this down. It is the chance. So, the first part of the solution, you're gonna get is this center, okay? You might get the other two, but it's gonna go from this center to straight across to an L shape, to a backwards L shape in the corner, okay? So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna do F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. And as you can see, I got the second. So I face it so it's like this. And I do F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. And now I have the L, and I do F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. And now I've got a lovely cross. And it's on to the next step. We have a cross, and it is so glorious. So now we just have to solve this cross. Isn't it pretty? So pretty. So, for this next step, we're going to be using one algorithm again, continuously with different patterns. So, 1 second, let me draw out the patterns for you. And let me write down the algorithm again down here so you can actually see it. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. And if anybody is out there that's actually watching this actually does find a problem, please do comment or send me a message about it and I will fix it. So the first one obviously is just a normal cross, so I'm not going to write that down, but there are a couple of other situations that can happen where you're going to have to orient it a specific way. So let's get started, shall we? You're going to do R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R. And you're going to get one of, I think, 4 or 5 situations, but this is one of them, where you have a double-headed fish. See? It's double-headed. And the tricky thing about this fish, you always want the fish head to be in the bottom left corner. Always. Even without this other fish head, even if you just have a normal fish, that'll just be a cross, and another thing you're just going to want in the left corner. So you're going to again face it like this, and then do RU, R prime U, RU2, R. And you're going to get this. Now, if you get this, you're going to want to put it again in the left corner. If you get it so that there are 2 over here, which I'll show you in a little bit, you're going to just have to do a leap of faith, and hopefully it'll work, and if it doesn't work, it'll just show up with another one situation. So, RU, R prime U, RU2, R. And again, you get a fish head, so you put it in the corner. RU, R prime U, RU2, R. And put it in the corner. RU, R prime U, RU2, R. And now we have the top. And it's all oriented. Ah! Now we just have to, switch around so that it looks all nice and pretty. And hey guys, so in this part of the video, I'm going to be showing you how to just orient these corners. Sometimes you'll get it so that 2 of these are the way they are. If not, you'll just choose a corner to start from, and once you do this algorithm, it'll happen. I did not realize when I started this video that I was going to be using these, but for the sake of this video, I will show you what B equals and what B prime equals. B is when I'm referencing it going from right to left, so from right to left. And B prime is when I'm referencing it going from left to right. So, what you're going to want to do is put it this way. If you have 2 matching corners, you're going to put them on the same side so that they are on the center. And you're going to hold it like this, and you're going to do L prime, B, L prime, F2, L, B, B prime, L prime, F2, L2. And when you do this, you will now have all of the corners oriented. And now for the next part of the video. Hey guys, so for this part of the video, we have solved all of the things except for the centers. Now, there are different algorithms that will help you solve the centers way quicker, and even the top way quicker. But for this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do it with this one algorithm. What this algorithm is going to do, it's actually going to move these 3 pieces. So this piece is going to go here, this piece is going to go here, and this piece is going to go here. It's going to move them clockwise. So, this one, in this situation, there are no pieces that are already in the right place, but if you did have it in the right place, you would put it in front of you on the front face. So the algorithm goes R prime U, R prime U prime, R prime U prime, R prime U, R U, R2. And because I did that, one of these is going to be, in the right place. So now we're going to put it on the front face, and we're going to do R prime U, R prime U prime, R prime U, R prime U, R U, R2. And we just have to do it one more time, and then this will go here, this will go here, and this will go here. So R prime U, R prime U prime, R prime U prime, R prime U, R U, R2. Yay! And now, da 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 da. It's solved! Yay! So that's it for my tutorial on how to solve a 3x3x3 Rubik's Cube. If you liked it, please let me know. I'd be happy to know. If you found a mistake in it, please let me know, because I'll be more than happy to fix it and re-upload the video, which is probably what I'll do if someone actually points out a mistake. I've been actually OCD about mistakes with this video, because I remember when I was learning how to do a Rubik's Cube, I looked at a lot of videos, my friends looked at a lot of videos, and a lot of the algorithms people told us on the videos had problems with them, so there's that. Also, if you don't want to use the ones I gave you, or if you're having a hard time reading my terrible handwriting, or just following along, Rubiks does have a site with all of the algorithms on it and diagrams. I like watching and writing it down and learning myself more, but the booklet online is very helpful. It's at Rubiks.com. So, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.